Hey, shalom, my praise and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, that unto the other apostle, great millstone. I just thought about a video. I'm trying to record it before I actually forget about it, And basically, going into Jake rather take from a poor man than take from a heathen that actually has it. And what I mean by that is basically what Jake do, so-called Negro versus a so-called Negro. If one so-called Negro has $5 more than that so-called Negro, he's like, oh shit, no, fuck that. I want that $5. I want what he got. Versus going into a heathen, or in particular an Edomite, so-called Caucasian, who has $500,000 more, but his mentality is to let him be, let him live in peace and stay where he is. So I mean, why not want to be what fucking, what Esau is? Why not want to dwell and live beside them? Because Jake is afraid of them. Jake don't want to do anything to Esau to upset him or nothing of that nature, man. He just doesn't. Because Jacob, and when I say Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they have a fear toward white people, man. Point blank, period. Down here in Mississippi, man. Hey, Jake, kick your front door in, right? He go in your backyard, steal your lawnmower, right? He'll snatch your pit bulls up out the pen and won't think twice about it. But Esau got a $15,000 German Shepherd next door or across the way, across the railroad tracks, across the highway, and he won't do nothing. He won't kick that door in. He won't walk down the street. You see what I'm saying? Jake would not walk down the street of a Edomite neighborhood, man. But he'll take the substance that you work for, something to try to make you feel a little more calm, a little more comfortable while you're living here in hell. Jake is gonna take that from you. That's why Yahweh told us not to lay up to lay up things upon earth, man. Because where your heart is, there is your treasure. Or your treasure is, there your heart shall be. Vice versa, man. So, but it goes back to the prophecies because the Israelite man has an envy and hatred in his eye toward his fellow Israelite. But food for thought while I was thinking upon this, and of course, man, I gotta get the scripture because, like I said, this was actually just a note, because I wanted to do an actual visual note instead of typing a note in my phone or writing down a note on my phone or a notepad, right? So I'm gonna go to the scripture right quick. I'm gonna pull up on my desktop here. You know what I'm saying? I made a most side. Allow the spirit to do what it does, man. So, and of course, man, it's always some problems. So just bear with me, I'm gonna try to make this video edifying. So, all right, so I'm gonna go into the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, all right, in verse 54. It says, so that man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, right? And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. That's the Israelite man, all right? His eye being evil toward his brother, his fellow Israelite brethren, all right? And toward the wife of his bosom. Jake don't care about the women they deal with. So they turn the majority of them to harlots and hoes, man. And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. There's nothing for the Israelite man to get up and leave home, start a new life all over again, forget about what he just created, right? So you got boys growing up fatherless. You got girls growing up without a father figure. So they're seeking that in other men and becoming hard themselves. You got the men out here banging and looking towards the so-called OGs and the hood stars of where they dwell. All right. So the point being proven. All through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. And this was just like, what I'm saying, our brothers do like a rant or like some type of thought. Just sitting back and just kind of reflecting upon things, man. It always got to go back to the scriptures. Remember how Satan tempted Job? No matter what you're going through, man, it all relates back to the scriptures. If you are a real man of the Lord and possibly of the Most High's elect, these things are bound to happen. Right. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you Akim out there, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth.